Clopay and Nidec Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at Jackson Center High School, where the Bethel Bees will take on the Jackson Center Tigers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Allen Ball Insurance, and NKTelco. Thank you to those sponsors that allow us to bring you this. My name is Jeff Henshin, and we have a opening night of girls basketball here on this Friday night in Jackson Center, where the Bethel Bees, out of the newly formed Three Rivers Conference, come to Shelby County and take on the Tigers, who represent the Shelby County Athletic League. Both teams under first-year head coaches. For Bethel, their head coach is Caleb South. He's an alumni of Bethel from 2018. And on the other side, we have Bill Reichert, also in his first season as head coach. Coach Reichert, though, did some boys coaching back in 2001 through 2005. So we're getting ready here for our starting lineups and such. Before that, we have the national anthem and meet the officials. But before that, we'll go ahead and I believe we'll take a break here and come back with more of that action here on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Park National Bank. Cargill. St. Henry Bank. Chiltex LLC. Speedway Lanes.
Starting lineups for the Bethel Bees: number 11, freshman Maddie Montgomery. Number 12, freshman Emma Evans. Number 23, senior Leah Hefner. Number 25, Carly Moore is a junior. And number 32, junior Kerrigan Calhoun. Your starters for Bethel, and they're under head coach again in his first season, Caleb South. Assistant coach Laura South. And now for the Tigers at Jackson Center: number 4, senior Gwen Prenger. Number 10, senior Ava Winter. Number 14, freshman McKinley Reichert. Number 24, senior Sarah Clark. Number 32, senior Morgan Huber. Your head coach for the Tigers, Bill Reichert, in his first season. And Keisha Bird, assistant coach, and JV coach Peyton Nesser. We'll now go to our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. And those include for the Bethel Bees to take advantage of the challenging scrimmages they've had in the preseason. They feel that's got them ready. They want to use their sides or their lengthy players to get some good rebounding, offensive and defensive, and limit their turnovers. Don't give the Tigers easy opportunities. For the Jackson Center Tigers, 3 basic ones that Coach Reichert wants to do is pass well, rebound well, and talk on defense. So big keys there for the Keyhole Pizza. Thank you for that. And we're underway with the Bethel Bees. I mentioned their size on the roster. Other than a player that doesn't start, as there's the game's first turnover, all of their girls are either 5'10" or 6 feet. So they have a lot of length, if you will, on their squad, and they're going to look to utilize that against a maybe shorter across the board Jackson Center squad, but nonetheless, see how this goes here. The Bees open up in a 1-2-2 zone defense as the Tigers advance the ball around the perimeter. Three-point shot off the mark by Huber. Rebounded by the Bees, and 2 possessions for Bethel, 2 quick turnovers for Bethel. So Gwen Pringer will ask for help as Morgan Huber will trot down and take it out of bounds. 4 seniors for Coach Reichert, and a freshman, McKinley, and we'll also refer to McKinley as Mac. Reichert will start tonight for the Tigers. Ava Winter with the basketball now. Cross-court pass intercepted. And it'll stay with the Bethel Bees. Number 25, Carly Moore with the interception. Good eyes by Moore. She read the long cross-court pass. Man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Calhoun gives it back to Moore. Moore's listed as a 6-foot junior. Personal foul against number 24, Sarah Clark. Can't play defense from behind when you extend the arm. It creates too much contact, and Clark gets whistled for her first. Hefner up top, it goes to Moore. Again, 6-foot point guard, makes it a difficult matchup for opposing teams with a girl that length that can handle the basketball. Montgomery will commit the travel violation. Got a nice move, but shuffled her feet in the end. The 3rd turnover by Bethel. They've yet to record a field goal attempt yet. 3 quick turnovers for the Bees. Jackson Center had a missed 3-point shot their last possession. They get into Reichert. Her pass in through the hands of a couple defenders. Tigers commit their 2nd turnover. Lob pass underneath, just off of the hands of Calhoun, and that's 4 turnovers now. Calhoun listed at 5'11". Gwen Pringer, senior guard. Clark into Reichert. Reichert gets it back after it was temporarily knocked away from the Tigers. Reichert spins, nice bounce pass, 3-point shot from Sarah Clark. Good looking attempt, it comes up empty. And Carly Moore, again, will run the offense here as the Bees will try to get their first shot of the game. They do by Moore, it's no good. Rebounded by Jackson Center's Sarah Clark. Winter lost her dribble in trouble, finds Reichert. Good in and out by the Tigers. They get a quality 3-point shot by Huber, no good. Rebounded by the Bees. Running it down is Emma Evans, and she's going to be fouled by Jackson Center's Morgan Huber, her first, team's 2nd. Substitutions for Jackson Center's number 12 and 20. Presley Reese, number 12, and Abby Peterman, number 20, in for the Tigers. Calhoun will inbounds for the Bees. They get into their 6-foot junior guard, Moore. Moore goes to the rim, scores the basketball, and draws the foul. Fouls on number 14, McKinley Reichert. Take a good look at it here as Moore able to handle the basketball. And well, it looked like McKinley Reichert maybe was standing there, but they called it on, oh, foul one on 32. That would make more sense. Fouls on 32. As the free throw is missed, no one picks it up for the Tigers. Shot taken by Calhoun, missed, and rebounded by Moore, who gets the bucket and the foul. Take a look at the action here as Gwen Pringer picks up the foul. There's the offensive stick back, and the personal foul goes against Pringer. So another chance here for Moore, and her free throw off the mark this time. Sarah Clark able to corral the missed shot. Clark for a three. Off back iron, no good. It'll stay with the Tigers on the team offensive rebound. The Tigers looking for their first points of the game here. They've had some good shots, just not been able to score. Reichert kicks out to Pringer. Three-point shot taken and is blocked by Moore, and there's a blocking foul on the other end. So a nice defensive play by number 25, Carly Moore. Not only blocked the shot, but got the rebound and is fouled by Gwen Pringer, so she will come out after the next free throw. So now 2 free throws for Moore, who's done a lot already. She's been unable to convert, though, on her first 2 free throws. Hits on that one. Watch the replay here. There's the block against Reese. So the rebound, and then at the other end getting fouled on the way to the basket. 5-0 the score. Moore with all 5 B points, make it all 6. A little pressure now backcourt applied by number 2, Zoe Drummond, into the game for the Bees. Inside it goes to Reichert. Her shot deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers on a team rebound. A lot of length, though, as I mentioned before, for the Bethel Bees. Their starting unit all over 5'10". Three-point shot by Reichert, off the mark. Rebounded by the Bees' number 12, Emma Evans. As we approach the midway point here of this first 8-minute quarter. They're going to call traveling. I don't think it was. She didn't dribble. So a tough break, a nice move as maybe the Tigers get a break there. It is traveling if you move the pivot feet and dribble, but she didn't dribble, so. Fouls on the Bees, number 23, Leah Hefner. Her first, team's first. Inbounding the ball for the Tigers, Presley Reese. That one a little high, so it's going to be a turnover. Evans runs it down. They kick it out to Moore. Her long 2-pointer off the mark. Offensive rebound, Bees. 3-pointer by Calhoun, no good. Turnover, Tigers in transition, the 4th of the game. And the 32nd timeout will be taken by Coach Caleb South. We'll keep it right here. 3:38 left to go in the first quarter. His team leads 6-0. They're off to a good start, and they've got some good play from their 6-foot junior guard, Carly Moore. She's all 6 of their points, has recorded a block shot. Has really been impressive so far handling the basketball. Her 6-foot length has come in handy, and she's got her team off to a good start. You see Coach Reichert there in his first season as head coach as a girls program. Was head coach of the boys program 2001 through 2005, and now doing the girls head coaching position here as his team will look to rebound. They've got a number of shots taken, have the Tigers. 7, in fact, and a number of them have been 3-pointers. Of the 7, 6 have been 3-point shots. Have yet to dent the scorebook. or the scoreboard, I should say. Tigers will put some pressure on Carly Moore and try not to let her touch it. They lob it over and get the ball back into her hands. She'll be guarded by senior Morgan Huber, number 32. Calhoun with the basketball now. Jackson Center man-to-man defense. This is Moore here, back to Calhoun. Up top it goes to 23, Hefner, and they give it back to Moore. Coach South calls out the offense, and they run a new set here. Calhoun loses the handle momentarily, but Moore there to recover. Her drive to the bucket, no good off the mark. Rebounded by Huber. Down to Clark, into Reichert. Nice bounce pass backside. Reese will bring it back up. Good job by the Bees, hustling back to avoid a Tiger bucket in transition. They'll drop back into the zone. And Reichert caught the basketball and her foot touches the edge line. 5th Tiger turnover. Clark checks out, and I believe number 10, Ava Winter, came in for her. Two and a half minutes to play in the first quarter. Calhoun lost her dribble, finds Moore, and they'll go to work again offensively. Over to Hefner. Also in the game for the Bees is number 13, Allison Watson. And that's the 6th Bethel turnover. Remember, the Bethel Bees turned it over like their first 4 times of the game and cleaned it up much better after that. The commit the turnover there is Maddie Montgomery, 5'10" freshman, re-enters the basketball game. She was one of the 5 original starters. Reichert with the basketball, 18-footer. She's fouled in the act of shooting. Foul will go against Bethel's number 2, Zoe Drummond, her first foul, team 2nd. And for Reichert, the freshman, her first 2 free throws of her high school career coming up right here. First one in and out. Her brother Aiden graduated from Jackson Center last season and playing college ball now. And her dad is the head coach. As Mack hits her 2nd free throw, or her 2nd try, the first point of the game, just under the 2-minute mark. And the Tigers dent the scoreboard, and the pass by Moore intended for Calhoun out of bounds. That's 7 turnovers by the Bees. Reese with the basketball over to Reichert. Reichert now playing on the perimeter. It started the game as the post. They have Addie Biederman in the post now. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers. Winner with the basketball will find Reichert. Reese over to Reichert. 3-point shot taken by Winner, no good. And the length has done a good job rebounding the basketball for the Bees today. 3-point shot by Calhoun off the mark. So hounding Reichert is Moore. She avoids the foul and backs off and plays defense here at the final minute of action, first quarter. They get inside to Biederman, good in and out action. Shot taken by Huber, no good, but another offense, or I should say a rebound there by Biederman scores. So after getting a number of the rebounds, that one sneaks by the Bees, and Biederman able to score the ball. It'll stay with the Tigers. I'm sorry, it'll stay with the Bees with 21 seconds left. Substitution as Sarah Clark will come back in for the Tigers and replace number 32, Morgan Huber. .21 seconds left. Carly Moore with the basketball. She has 6 points in the game. All 6 of the Bees' points. Nice defense by the Tigers. They create the 8th turnover of the quarter. And the foul goes against number 2, Zoe Drummond, her second, team's third. 8 seconds, plenty of time for the Tigers here. They trail by 3. Clock running, we're at 5. Good anticipation by Moore. Will she beat the clock? She will. Her shot no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. After 8 minutes of action, it's Bethel 6, Jackson Center 3. You're watching girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Jewelry Barn, repairs, custom and in-stock items. Joe's Place 2. Wayne Trail Lincoln Electric. Brookside Laboratories, world leader in analytical services. Bombauer Fertilizer and Seed. Phone Doctors.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Clope and Nidek Minster welcome you back to the second quarter here at Jackson Center. Bethel Bees lead the Jackson Center Tigers 6-3. First quarter stats look like this. Bethel was 2 of 9 from the field. Jackson Center just 1 of 10. Bethel 2 of 4 from the foul line. Jackson Center 1 of 2. Each team threw the ball away quite a bit. Bethel 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Jackson Center with 6. Back-to-back buckets by the left-hander Addie Biederman. She now has 4 points in the game. Good performance by Biederman coming off the bench for Coach Reichert. Moore's pass into Calhoun, and there's a whistle and a foul instead against the Tigers. Number 12, Presley Reese, her first, team's 4th. Calhoun didn't inbound the basketball. And a nice move by Moore as Jackson Center miscommunicated, as that was one of the keys Coach Reichert talked about was communication. There was a breakdown there, and Moore, 8 points, all 8 points for the Bees. Kick violation will keep it with the Tigers. And we have a sub for Jackson Center. It should be number 32 coming in. It'll be Morgan Huber. And she will replace Presley Reese. Reichert's 3, strong. Good rebound in transition. The Bees can't quite convert. They'll reset here on the half-court set. Pull-up jumper off the glass. Nice move. Good use of the 4x6 window. And Carly Moore has all 10 of the Bees' points. Nice player, 6-foot junior. Zone defense continues for the Bees. Cross-court pass. Will be a turnover. Good anticipation. Good anticipation by the Bees as the Tigers commit their 7th turnover of the half, 6 in the first quarter. Entry pass goes into Hefner. She's unable to do much. The ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Bees, and Kerrigan Callahan, or Calhoun, I should say, Calhoun inbounds the basketball. Other than Calhoun and Moore, they're the only two girls that have taken shots for the Bees. This is Calhoun here. And this is Moore with the basketball now. Is going to the floor was Huber. She's back up. She's been tasked with slowing down Carly Moore. And they'll get a legal screen there, number 23, Leah Hefner. Her second foul, team's fourth. Good call by the officials. You got to have their screens set solidly. So that'll be a turnover, the first of the quarter and the 9th of the game for the Bees. Coach Reichert asked for and is granted a timeout. It's a full timeout with 5:59 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a break and come back with more action here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back as you zoom in there on the Jackson Center huddle, and Coach Reichert there on one knee. His teammates surround him. The Tigers trail by 5 here with just under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. This first night of girls basketball, Friday night, if you will, a rare opportunity for the girls to get the prime time spot, if you will. It's neat to see it on a Friday, and a decent crowd here for the Tigers across the way, and a good chance for the students to attend. No class tomorrow, the weekend to look forward to. We're back to live action here, the Tigers and the Bees. Ball movement around the perimeter, three-point shot by Reichert off the mark. It'll be a team rebound for the Bees. Again, I mentioned the length of Bethel. They start all 5 starters above 5'10". And I believe they have the 5 starters on the court. As in for the Tigers, Presley Reese replacing her classmate Mac Reichert. And this is Carly Moore, mentioned before. She has all 10 of the Bees' points. And only her and number 32, Calhoun, have taken shots for the Bees. Ball tipped away, it'll stay. Actually, it'll go out of bounds, so turnover committed by the Bees. That's our second of the quarter. That's 10 in the game. So the Tigers have a chance here to trail or to cut into the 5-point deficit. They trailed 6-3 at the end of the first quarter. Biederman, left-hander, is shot is missed. Sounded like some contact. Rebounded though by the Bees, and on the other end, the Tigers don't get the same break, if you will, as Biederman, sophomore, picks up her first foul. And going to the free throw line is 32, Kerrigan Calhoun, for 2 shots. Calhoun, a 5'11" junior, is good on their first free throw attempt. The Bees were 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first quarter. These are their first attempts here in the second. So 3 for 5 in the game right now. 3 for 6. More offensive rebound. It'll stay with the Bees. So a couple looks here as Moore cleanly rebounded ball, keeping her arms straight up, just using her length. Again, 6 feet tall. Avoided the contact by going, quote, over the back, and played it straight up and got the rebound. Missed a shot, but it stays with the Bees as they have a chance here to grow their 6-point lead with a basket in this trip. Moore in and off the glass 12 points, 12 of the 13 coming from junior guard Carly Moore. Good possession for them as they capitalize on the offensive rebounds. Pass deflected, stolen by Moore. The assist by Moore, the basket by Kerrigan Calhoun, and she is fouled by the Tigers. So a good burst of energy for the Bees here, the recent couple possessions. And a chance to open the lead now to 11 as a foul goes against number 12, Presley Reese, her second, team sixth. Every foul the Tigers have committed have put the Bees on the foul line. So the Bees have taken advantage, being aggressive. Shouldn't say every foul that the Tigers have committed, but 5 of the fouls have been shooting fouls, and 5 attempts, 5 trips to the foul line for the Bees as they open an 11-point lead, and good hands in the passing lane for the Bees. Defense has made it difficult. There's a nice bounce pass. A lot of the balls deflected and stolen so far have been when it's been thrown at face level or like a chest pass. Very easy for the defenders to put their hands in the passing lane when that happens. 16-5 to score. Reichert working inside. Gets the hoop and gets the harm. Good work by the freshman, hanging in there and battling with a taller Timber. Her first field goal of the game. That gives her 3 points in the match, or in the game. And a chance here to convert the three-point play. She's 1 of 2 from the foul line in the game. As a foul went against Calhoun, her first. Reichert, no good on the free throw. Rebounded by the Bees. 9-point deficit for the Tigers. As Carly Moore works the offense and kicks out to an open teammate, number 12, Emma Evans. Offensive rebound, though, will give the Tigers, will give the Bees another opportunity. Foul committed by Sarah Clark, her second, team's 7th. Or maybe 9th, I should say. And again, more free throw opportunities, and the time it comes from Maddie Montgomery, who misses the first attempt. That one off the mark as well. Reichert with the rebound. Nine-point deficit as the Bees come up empty on that free throw opportunity. Their last possession, chance here for the Tigers to cut into the lead. The cross-court pass, though, knocked out of bounds by Calhoun. It'll stay with Jackson Center. Just under 3 minutes to play in the half. It was 6-3 in favor of Bethel after the first 8 minutes. They've outscored the Tigers 8-4. Presley Reese, no good. Reichert with the rebound. So Reichert having a good offensive outburst here. A couple good looks here, back-to-back possessions. She'll have 2 free throws coming up. As committing the foul was number 12. Emma Evans, her first. And Reichert good on her first attempt this trip. Now 2 for 4 in the game. Make that 3 for 5. 5 points for the freshman. 7-point lead for the Bees. Calhoun being guarded by Reichert. 12 versus 12 as Evans going against Reese. Reese will be whistled for the body foul. That's her 3rd foul. And this will be the first one-on-one opportunity. Actually, it'll be a 2-shot foul because it's 10 team fouls. So the Bees have made or taken great advantage of the free throw opportunity here. Again, a number of the Jackson Center fouls have resulted in free throw attempts. And already the Tigers with 2.5 minutes to play in a half are into the double bonus. Reese will sit down with 3 personal fouls. Number 12, Emma Evans, 5'10" freshman. Misses that, so they've missed a few free throws here in recent trips, have the Bees, and the score remains just a 7-point lead. Zone defense by the Bees throughout tonight. Jackson Center has been patient, working the perimeter as Reichert's 3 no good. Rebounded by the Bees. They find an open player in Calhoun. Her 3-pointer is good. 7 points all here in the second quarter for Kerrigan Calhoun. That 3-pointer by her gives her team now a 10-point cushion as we approach the final minute 45. Diagonal pass into some traffic, the third Tiger turnover of the quarter. Good hands by Reichert, stepping in front of Moore's pass. Biederman runs it down. Jackson Center will reverse it, get a 3-point opportunity from Huber in the corner. No good. Offensive rebound by by Prenger, no good. And another offensive opportunity here will stay with the Tigers. Gwen Prenger, one of the smaller players on the court, able to come up with an offensive rebound. Could not come up with a basket, but Jackson Center maintains possession. Left-handed 3-pointer by Biederman, no good. Other end, left-handed layup by number 12, Emma Evans. In transition. Good job advancing the ball for the Bees, and Evans with a tough left-handed layup scores her first 2 points of the game. The biggest lead in the game now is 12 points for Bethel. Biederman up top into Klopfenstein. 3-pointer by Prenger, no good. Backside rebound by Reichert. So Reichert's been active here in the half. Another rebound, another trip to the free throw line. This is her 4th trip to the line. This will be a two-shot opportunity. First one is good. 6 points on the night for number 14, Mac Reichert. Looking to cut the lead back to 10 with a made free throw here. And she does. 5 of 7 from the free throw line is Reichert. Final 40 seconds of the half. Calhoun with the basketball, looking for more, finds her. Moore penetrates, runs over or into Klopfenstein, and it goes off of Klopfenstein. One of those 50-50 calls. Could have maybe been offensive charge by lowering the shoulder, but instead stays with the Bees. Pass into Moore's deflected and knocked away. It's a turnover, the 4th of the quarter, 12th of the game for Bethel. Final 15 seconds. And there's a foul against Jackson Center on the turnover. Foul goes against Macy Klopfenstein, her first. More free throws coming up now for the Bees. This will be Maddie Montgomery again. She's 0 for 2. Those occurred just a few possessions ago here in the second quarter. Montgomery, 2 free throws. Back iron, no good. In for the Bees will be number 13, Allison Watson, and number 2, Zoe Drummond. Montgomery misses both. Long pass was intercepted by the Bees. Taken away by Huber, and she scores and is fouled. Good job by Morgan Huber getting the steal, and just before the clock expires, watch the replay here. Right at half court, stepping into the passing lane, and then maybe not a lot of contact, but no sense in even waving the hand around a shooter near the rim. Huber will take the bucket and try to convert the three-point play. And she does. That'll be the quarter, so good finish by the Tigers to cut into that lead near the end, and they trail by 7. Your score at halftime, Bethel 21, Jackson Center 14. You're watching girls varsity basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Minster Bank.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to this Clopay and Nidec Minster sports presentation on NKTelco Sports. Your score at halftime 21-14. We'll look at our halftime stats. Brought to you by Wegner's IGA. They look like this. Bethel Bees, 8 of 19 overall. Jackson Center, 4 of 22. All right, yes, 8 of 19 for the Bees, 1 of 5 from three-point range. The Tigers, 4 of 22 overall, and just 0 of 14 from three-point range. The Bees have been to the foul line in numerous attempts, but just 4 of 13, whereas the Tigers much better percentage, 6 of 8. Rebounding margin slightly in favor of the Bees, and the turnover battle as well. A little bit more, a couple more than for the Bees and for the Tigers. Leading scorers in the game look like this for Bethel. 12 points from Carly Moore, 7 from Kerrigan Calhoun, and 2 from Emma Evans. For Jackson Center, Mac Reichert, 7 points. Addie Biederman with 4, and 3 points from Morgan Huber, your total of 14. So we will start now the third 8-minute quarter here at Jackson Center. It'll be Bethel Bees with the basketball. And Moore will advance it and face now kind of a trapping half-court defense by the Tigers. The lob pass inside, knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Bethel as we have an injured player, I think, first. And hurt on that play was number 12, Emma Evans, a 5'10 freshman. She will be helped off the court. Did not see it happen, so I won't speculate on what happened, but tough break for Evans as she is in some pain, and it appears to be her ankle, and she already, looking at it here, has some ankle tape on it. So the Bees will go to work with her on the bench. Moore loses the handle, and the Tigers will give it right back. So good defensive play by the Tigers to stop Moore, who nearly committed the charge violation, but instead lost the handle, but the turnover gives it right back. They find Moore, she goes off glass, no good. A lot of bodies on the floor, and we'll see what prevails here. It'll be a rebound in favor of the Tigers as they will get their first possession. I'd like to remind everyone some of our sponsors tonight. They include Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Allen Ball Insurance, and NKTelco. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And tonight it's high school girls basketball. Bethel out of the Three Rivers Conference, traveling here to Jackson Center to take on the Tigers out of the Shelby County Athletic League. And there's a whistle and a timeout called by Coach South. He'll burn a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Timeout in the third quarter at the 7:12 mark. 14-21 your score. Remind everyone that if you're watching now and you want to see these games again, to check out NKTelco Sports, and the sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD Channel 503. Tonight's game will be rebroadcast on Wednesday, November 24th at 5 p.m. and Thursday, November 25th at 7 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So check out the website and such for games, as they will be uploaded after the games have been completed. And we're watching this live now here. The Tigers and the Bees going to work here. 7-point lead for Bethel. Pass goes into Hefner. Her shot no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Reichert, she will come down the floor and see Huber. Her pass into Clark, nearly stolen. Clark able to get the handle and then draw the foul. So free throws coming up with Sarah Clark. Foul goes against 23, Leah Hefner, her third. We'll take a look at the final result here. Tipped right into the action, and then the foul on Hefner. 2 free throws for Clark. She makes the first. Remember, the Tigers 6 of 8 from the foul line in the first half, whereas Bethel just 4 of 13 from the free throw line. Clark makes good on both. So the Tigers have at one point trailed by 12. They now find themselves down by 5, and good to see number 12, Emma Evans, for Bethel back into the game. She went out a few plays ago with a tweak to her foot. Appears to be much better now, and They're back into the contest for Coach Caleb South. Looking for the top down. They couldn't find Calhoun, and they will reset their offense. Moore for three, no good. Rebound there by the Tigers. Good job by Reese. And scoring the basketball on the 18-point now are the Tigers. Number 24, Sarah Clark, made the 2 free throws. Comes up with a big basket, 4 quick points for her. A foul on the Tigers, reaching in on Carly Moore. It'd be number 4, Gwen Prenger, her 3rd. Moore misses the drive attempt. Tigers advance the ball down the court. Pull-up jumper by Prenger, no good. Nice shot though by Prenger. It'll go over to the Bees. 3-point lead now for Bethel. Remember, they led by 12 in the second quarter. And Tigers have slowly crept their way back into a 1-possession deficit right now. Drummond with the basketball. Over to Montgomery, back to Drummond. Back to Montgomery. Her shot no good. Rebounding it is Evans. Her shot no good. A 3-pointer would tie. A field goal would cut it to 1 for Coach Reichert and his team as they get into Sarah Clark. She loses a handle. Turnover, the 3rd of the quarter for Jackson Center. Moore with a nice move. Pulls up. No good. And held ball possession will keep it with the Bees. Moore had 12 points in the first half. She's 0 for 4 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Had a good shooting half, did Moore in the first half. Took 10 shots, made 5 of them, but 0 for 4 here in the 3rd quarter. So 5 of 14 from the field. Currently for number 25 with the basketball right there, Carly Moore. Reichert putting some pressure on Moore up top to get it over to Calhoun. Drummond back to Moore. Calhoun over to Drummond. Man-to-man defense by the Tigers throughout today. Calhoun thought about it. Montgomery with a nice drive. Her shot rolls in. Nice move by Maddie Montgomery, the freshman, with her first 2 points of the game. It had been a while since Bethel had scored, I believe, so that's her first points of the half. They get the ball into Clark. She loses it. A good defensive play by the Bees. And Moore is fouled in the act of shooting, so she'll have free throws coming up for her as Jackson Center is whistled for the foul. Goes against 32, Morgan Huber. Huber, her 2nd foul. Free throws coming up for Caitlin Moore, or Carly Moore. First one no good. She was 2 of 4 in the first half from the free throw line. Now 2 for 5. Checking out is Sarah Clark for the Tigers. And I believe Kluffenstein came in for her, Macy Kluffenstein, as Moore connects on 1 of 2 free throws. 3 unanswered points for the Bees, and now a 6-point deficit. Turnover and a cross-court pass. The scoop and the score is Zoe Drummond. Nice defensive play at midcourt, able to cash in, and 5 unanswered points. That cross-court pass is very dangerous if it's not thrown crispy. There's no one, or crisply, there's no help if it's stolen. Pass to the interiors, deflected, knocked away. 6 turnovers here in the quarter for the Tigers. There's an offensive foul. So Drummond commits the 3rd foul. Taking the charge for the Tigers. I didn't see who took the charge, but committing the foul was Zoe Drummond. Tigers need a basket. They'd cut it to within 3, but back-to-back possessions of turnovers have helped the Bees grow the lead back to 8. Reichert kicks it out to Reese. Up top it goes to Prenger. The Bethel Bees can cover a lot of ground with their length and arm span, and Jackson Center at times has trouble getting that shot off because the defense collapses so quickly, and the chest pass there is deflected out of bounds. Huber will take it out and throw it into Prenger as we approach the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Long pass over to Prenger. Stolen. Moore with a scoop and the steal. Bad turnover there, tough break. Saving it into the hands of Moore. No one to stop her. She finishes with now her 15th point of the game and her first field goal made here in the third quarter after a rough shooting performance to start the quarter. Reichert's three-pointer off the mark. Offensive rebound, Tigers. They will reset. They're down by 10. Reichert will try again. No good. Coach South will burn a timeout. He's out of 30, so it'll be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching varsity basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Nedick Minster, Clope, Keyhole Pizza.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Clope and Nedick Minster welcome you back to this telecast here on NKTelco Sports. We just took a precision strip timeout called by Coach Caleb South of Bethel as you look in on Coach Reichert's bench. And remember, Jackson Center had pulled to within 3, 21-18. 7 straight that will have been run off by the Bethel Bees. And credit a lot of turnovers by the Tigers, helping the Bees along the way, and got some baskets in transition. One of those buckets coming from this young lady right here, Carly Moore, who got the turnover uncontested layup at her end. The lob pass into Calhoun. She's defended. Kicks it out to Montgomery. Back to Moore, almost, as Reichert nearly came up with a steal. It'll stay with the Bethel Bees. Carly Moore, 6-foot junior with the basketball, being guarded by freshman Reichert. Top down, underthrown, but the Bees able to come back with it. Another loose ball picked up. And before Drummond can get a shot off, she will commit the turnover, the third of the quarter for the Bees, their 16th of the game. Jackson Center had 11 turnovers in the first half. They've committed 7 already here in the third quarter. So 18 turnovers for the Tigers, 7 of them here in the third quarter. Pass intended for Reichert. Calhoun stepped around, knocked it away, I believe it was. And then a personal foul against Jackson Center. Goes against number 20, Addie Biederman, her second. So 3 team fouls on the Tigers, 2 on the Bees. Minute 30 seconds left, third quarter. Turnover against the Bees, so each team giving it away as that ball will stay with Jackson Center. A 10-point Bethel lead here in the third quarter. A run by Jackson Center got them to within 3, and then a run here by the Bees have them up by 10 as they've scored 7 unanswered. Open look for Huber, nope. Back up top it goes to Prenger, to Huber, cross court to Kloppenstein, and she is fouled. Dangerous cross court pass, and luckily the Tigers able to cause a foul, a foul against Emma Evans, her second, team's third. Huber will inbounds in front of her bench, gets it into Gwen Pringer. Zone defense throughout the game by the Bethel Bees. Sarah Clark, two-pointer. A long two as her last step, just caught the line. That's 6 points in the quarter for Sarah Clark. All 6 of her points coming here in the third. 8-point lead now for Bethel. Calhoun, a junior, with the basketball. 2-point shot by Montgomery, no good. Offensive rebound by Evans. Bounce pass out of bounds. Will give it back to the Tigers as the Bees commit their 5th third quarter turnover. Leah Hefner, 23, in for the Bees, replacing Emma Evans. Remember, Evans got hurt in the third quarter, but was able to bounce back here and play some minutes. Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Clark, I'm sorry, that's a two-pointer by Biederman as Jackson Center has made some long distance twos tonight. They've yet to make a three-point shot. They were 0 for 14 in the first half as Moore's shot no good. Three-pointer at the buzzer, it'll count if it goes. It does not. And after 3 quarters of action, Bethel leads Jackson Center 28-22. We'll be back with the 4th quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to Jackson Center for this Clopay and Nidec Minster presentation of high school girls basketball here on NKTelco Sports. My name is Jeff Henshin. Hope that you're enjoying this telecast so far. It's opening night of girls basketball in Ohio on this Friday night. A chance for the ladies to have the prime spot. An entertaining game tonight as we enter the last 8-minute quarter. 6-point lead for Bethel. Jackson Center got into within 3 on a run of offense. Bethel responded with 7 straight unanswered until Jackson Center finished with 4 points of their own. So a game of runs. Pull-up jumper by Huber is good. The run continues, 6 straight, back to a 4-point lead. And there's a basket as Bethel returns the favor. And I missed who got the shot off as I was looking at my stats. I know they have 30 now, but back-to-back buckets here in a quarter by each team to start the final 8 minutes. Pranger with the basketball. Inside it goes to Reichert. Kicks out. Open look 3-point shot by Huber, no good. Rebounded by Bethel, and in transition they come down. They'll slow it down and play 5-on-5 basketball. Man-to-man defense by the Tigers as Moore goes to the rim and able to score the ball. She's a tough stop defensively for the Tigers tonight. I have her down for 17 points. The Tigers will regroup. They trail by 8. I believe the last basket for Bethel was by Evans before the bucket by Moore. Another long two-point shot by Biederman. She is just on or just inside the line for a couple of her long-distance jump shots. She now has 8 points in the game, 2 points in each quarter. There's a double dribble violation, the first turnover. Six-point lead for the Bees. The Tigers, I believe, have trailed throughout this game. I do not remember them leading in the first quarter at all. As Sarah Clark's three-pointer no good, rebounded by Bethel, and they will go to work and try to grow their 6-point lead. Calhoun open from 17, maybe 18, no good. There's a foul on Jackson Center on the offensive rebound by Moore. And that goes against Huber, her third. The fourth team foul of the half for Jackson Center. Addie Biederman will check in for Sarah Clark. Sophomore, number 20 into the contest. And stepping out of bounds when receiving the basketball was Calhoun. 2 turnovers here in the fourth quarter for the Bees. They had 5 in the third quarter. That's 20 turnovers in the game for Bethel. Jackson Center had 8 turnovers in the third quarter. They have 19 turnovers in the game. So each team has been giving the ball away, if you will, as Reichert kicks it out. Baseline jumper blocked by Moore. Good defensive play by Moore to avoid the foul, get the block, and let her teammates rebound the basketball. This is Moore with the basketball now. She leads all scorers with 17 as the Bees commit yet another turnover. So Bethel's letting Jackson Center kind of stay around here. As Tigers again will have a chance to cut into the 6-point lead with 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Zone defense by the green-shirted Bees all night. Man-to-man defense on the other end by the Tigers all night. Again, the Bees a very lengthy starting 5 as a quick release. 2-point shot taken by Biederman, no good. And Bethel will walk it up the court. Exactly 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. Calhoun with the entry pass off back iron, no good. Rebounded by Biederman. Coach Reichert trying to push tempo, maybe get an opportunity before the Bees can settle on defense. Pass intended for Reichert was deflected. Another type of chest pass again where the defender able to get their hands on the chest pass, knock it away, and Reichert then commits her second foul. Bounce passes seemingly work better to enter the basketball into the post. But I've seen a lot of overhead throws right where the defense has their hands, and it gives the defense a chance to deflect it much easier than when you throw it down towards the ground. So the Tigers will have to get another stop here on defense, keep the lead at 6. They get into Calhoun. Her shot was blocked by Biederman. Rebounded by the Tigers. Prenger with the basketball over to Clark up top. Good ball movement by the Tigers. They'll try to go to work here offensively, yet to get the shot off as Bethel is closed on the shooters in rapid fashion. Timeout will be called by Coach Reichert. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them as well with 3:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Precision Strip, Tom and Jerry's, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Carriage Works. New Knoxville Supply Company.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to this Clopay and Nidec Minster sports presentation on NKTelco Sports. 32-26 with 3:04 left to play in the contest. It's been a little bit of everything. Not a lot of great offensive shooting going on tonight as both teams have tried to get their touch, maybe not quite in form yet, early part of the season. A lot of turnovers by each team, and got ourselves a 6-point contest with under 3 minutes to play. Pranger, a long two-pointer, no good. Backside rebound falls, or actually comes back to Leah Hefner for the rebound, and the Bees, again, a chance here. Neither team has really been able to score consistently or recently, as Bethel seems like they always have a chance to grow the lead, and Jackson Center seems like they can't take advantage of the opportunities to cut into the lead. So a turnover there committed by the Bees gives the ball back to the Tigers. 3-point shot by Huber, no good. Rebounded by, I believe it was Drummond. And again, chance here, a bucket here by the Bees to make it tough for the Tigers to come back. They get just what they needed. The 4th point of the quarter, her 19th point of the game in Carly Moore. 120 seconds left, 2 minutes, 8-point deficit. Tigers could use a bucket again. That dangerous cross-court pass. Moore able to step in and take advantage of it. There's a whistle and a timeout on the court called by Coach Reichert. There'll be a 30-second timeout. That'll give me a chance again to remind everyone that our Jackson Center sponsor tonight is Allen Ball Insurance. They are our Jackson Center sponsor. We also want to remind everyone our player of the game, I'll pick from Jackson Center, will be sponsored by NKTelco. Our stats and recap brought to you by Wegner's IGA. These timeouts are brought to you by Precision Strip. The starting lineups were brought to you by Sydney All Glaze Audiology. Our replays that we've had tonight are brought to you by Winners Meats. Keys of the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank. Our MVP sponsors are Clopay and Nidec Minster, and our 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. Thank you to those fine businesses to allow us to bring you high school sports on NKTelco. And it's a desperate time now for the Tigers. They trail by 10. Need to get a shot off and need a point or on the board. Reichert, baseline, wheels, drives, shoots, scores. McKinley Reichert, her first points of the half, her 9th of the game. Quickly, Coach Reichert will take a timeout. We'll stay again with a 30-second timeout with 1 minute, 23 seconds to play, 28-36 margin. We'll see once here if Coach Reichert will go to the foul system. Currently Jackson Center with 5 team fouls. So the next one will still be no free throws, but the second one would be free throws, and that's something that Bethel has struggled on tonight. They were 4 of 13 in the first half, 1 of 2 in the third quarter. So coming into the fourth, they were 5 of 15 from the line. Have not shot one here in the fourth. We'll see what's at Jackson Center. We'll try to put them on the line and force them to score from there, hope for the miss, get the rebound and come down and go to work offensively. And they do pick up full court here, do the Tigers. Calhoun, I believe it is, will inbound the basketball. She will. Home run ball down to Moore. She tips it to herself, but it'll go out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover, the 5th of the quarter for Bethel. So good defense by the Tigers, force the errant throw. And some offensive players come back in for some defensive players. Pranger with the basketball, clock becoming part of the enemy. So Jackson Center will try to go quicker on offense. Reichert muscles it up, a little bit too strong, tough shot. Good rebound backside by the Bees, and Carly Moore with the basketball, and she is fouled by 32. Morgan Huber, that's her fourth, sixth team foul. Calhoun will inbounds the basketball and look for her teammate and classmate Moore, and she gets it. Moore gets rid of it, cross court to Calhoun, and will go in for the score. Assist Moore, bucket Calhoun. And that might do it as we're under a minute to play. So tough to get a shot off against the taller Bees for sure. And Jackson Center is having trouble with that. And again, a lengthy vertical squad does Coach South have on the court right now. A lot of the starters are all 5'10 and taller, 5'10, 5'11, and 6 foot. 38 seconds left. Reichert, 17-footer, short. Rebounded by the Bees, and that probably is going to do it. They will commit a foul with 30 seconds to go, and if it's on Huber, it's her fifth. It is on Huber. She will foul out. And free throws coming up here, one-on-one style for Carly Moore. 6 points here in a quarter, 8.5. 9.5, I should say. She was good on her first free throw. That's now 22 points for number 25. She makes both. So 23 points for Moore. And the clock running down to 25 seconds, a 12-point lead. Clark for three, gets the friendly hop. Coach Reichert will take a full timeout. We'll take one with him with 17 seconds left to play. You're watching girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Hometown opportunity. Sweeterman's Pharmacy. SecureCom. Ferguson Construction.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Welcome back here to the final 17 seconds. The Bethel Bees are just that amount away from earning their first victory of the season. In a tough game they've led throughout. Jackson Center has made some runs. Jackson Center will fall here in their home opener, but worked on a lot of stuff and will toss it away for another turnover. So 12.8 left. The final score will be up here in a second as splashing a two-pointer is Ava Winter. 40-33 your score, and 40-33 will be your final here as the teams will meet. And a tough break for the Tigers. They battled and could never get enough positive plays to get over the top. That'll wrap things up here. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our Wegner's IGA stats and recap and pick our player of the game here on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Serving education, healthcare, government, industrial, and commercial businesses, Securcom of Minster has been the provider of safety and communication solutions since 1998. As a locally owned and operated company, Securcom staffs highly skilled technicians and certified installers, fully capable of handling all your design, installation, and maintenance needs. They specialize in the integration of fire alarm, door access control, surveillance cameras, phone systems, fiber optics, and data and cabling.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. NKTelco partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, support, and more. Our advanced system delivers the speed you need with enhanced reliability and support. Running a business is tough. Contact NKTelco and let our expert team give you a hand.
Not every kid wants to go to college. Some kids work better with their hands.
It's a good thing that they come and they learn hands-on.
Once you gain a skill, that's yours.
There's always room for advancement within the trades.
Like conditioned to believe that you had to go to college to be successful. And now I genuinely think that trade skills are extremely valuable and we need a lot more people that are willing to go that route.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Welcome back to Jackson Center, where the Bethel Bees have won tonight's matchup here at 40-33. We'll take a look at our final game stats brought to you by Wegner's IGA. Field goal shooting for the Bees, 16 of 42 overall, included in that 1 of 9 from three-point range. Jackson Center 11 of 42, just 1 of 21 from three-point range. Free throw shooting, Bethel 7 of 17. Jackson Center a very good 80%, 8 of 10. Rebounding margin in favor of the Bees by 6, 32-26. In turnover battle, each team gave it away a lot. Bethel actually 2 more than the Tigers, 24-22. The final score, though, the one that matters at top, 40-33 in favor of the visiting Bethel Bees. So thank you to Wegner's IGA for our stats and recap that portion. Quickly, the scoring for Bethel: 23 points from Carly Moore, 9 from Kerrigan Calhoun, 4 from Maddie Montgomery, 4 from Emma Evans, 2 from Maddie Montgomery, 2 from Zoe Drummond, their total of 40. For Jackson Center, nobody in double figures, but 2 girls with 9 points apiece. McKinley Reichert and also Sarah Clark, 9 apiece, 8 from Addie Niederman, 5 from Morgan Huber, 32 from Ava Winter, their total of 33. So as I mentioned, Bethel led wire to wire. Jackson Center got it to the 3 in the third quarter. Bethel, another run, put them up by 7 or 8. Jackson got down to about 6 there in the fourth quarter, where we were at for a long period of time. Neither team could either grow it, neither team could either shrink it. But in the end, Bethel got some points late in the game and then hit a couple free throws down the stretch and really never let Jackson Center make a real threat near the end of the game. Their good half-court defense by Bethel made it tough for Jackson Center to get some good quality offense and get it off quickly. So tough break for Coach Reichert and his team, but they lose the opener on this Friday night to the Three Rivers Conference Bethel Bees. And that will wrap things up here, but before we go, I want to announce our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco Sports, and that goes to the freshman Mac Reichert. She was leading scorer, tied leading scorer for the Tigers on 9 points, was 5 of 7 from the foul line, had numerous rebounds. I didn't stat all of her individual performance, but came up big on the glass, and congratulations to the freshman number 14, Mac Reichert, our player of the game. We'd like to thank our cameraman tonight, Mark Fissel, our assistant director, Aaron Ritter, our director, Bryce Hamrick. My name is Jeff Henson. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast here on NKTelco Sports. Once again, your final score, Bethel 40, Jackson Center 33. Thank you for watching here on NKTelco Sports.